wrong. We are ready. Now's the hour. He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. That's why the NATO alliance was created, to secure peace and stability. We prepared extensively and carefully. We are united and we stayed united. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he's ever been. We're cutting off Russia's largest bank, preventing Russia's central bank from defending the Russian ruble. Tonight, I say to the Russian oligarchs and the corrupt leaders who built billions of dollars off this violent regime, no more. Go get him. And we will. Go get him. Putin's wrong. We are ready. Go get him. And we will. Go get him. Light will win over darkness. Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. Folks, go get him. And we will. Go get him. And we'll be stronger.
Man, it's just weed. It ain't even that serious. It's about to be legalized. He was trying to tell you that. You no. I don't care. These hands don't look all the money. This smoking weed. This smoking weed. Oh no. I don't care. These hands don't look all the money. This smoking weed. This smoking weed. You would have looked at weed. You would have looked at weed. Oh shit, that's something we can have right now. We gonna cancel this goddamn man. You would have looked at weed. You would have looked at weed. God damn it. Go get that something and put him in rehab right now. Stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. Stay off the weed.
Honestly, out of the mic.
Damn weed.
Right. Mic check. Mic check.
These hands don't look all the money. This smoking weed. This smoking weed. Oh no. I don't care. These hands don't look all the money. This smoking weed. This smoking weed. Ugly motherfucker. Bald head, bitch. You still ain't answering my question, bitch. Why did you go to those colleges, bro? Why did you go to those colleges? Ugly motherfucker. Bald head, bitch. You still ain't answering my question, bitch. Who paid you to go to college? Mr. Ryan Stephen Snitch.
Up dancing, up dancing, up dancing, up dancing, up dancing. Dancing little hoe you is.
I don't care.
You got all the money. You folks, what's happening there? Everybody up in the chiz that early right now. What is happening? I'm supposed to play another one, but I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna do it right now. But how's the mic sound? Is the mic sounding okay? Clear enough? Think about my motherfucking face though. What it do, Ken, folk? All right, cool. Perfecto, man. What's up to everybody in the chat, though? I see Ken, folk, Flirt, Groping Fur. I don't know what kind of goddamn, that sounds like a goddamn German name or some shit you got. Got a little Peter up in here, Matt. And then a couple of people, we already know what they doing, sitting in the background waiting on that good old goddamn funky ass social security number. Back there doing, they don't want to say nothing yet or at all. They just want to sit in the back and wait on that good old personal information that will never be dropped. But what's up to y'all too? How y'all doing? Waiting in the back, sitting there eating your popcorn. What up, Tux? Welcome to the front of the church. Welcome to the front of the church, bro. Got my music. Cut that bit down just a tad. There we go. You said you still waiting on your slice of pizza, huh? Who the hell owe you a slice of pizza? I don't think any of us should be asking for pizza up in here because we know what pizza resembles what everybody's sipping or smoking on. I'm smoking on some shit called mochi. It's pretty good too. I ain't never heard of it before, but I ain't gonna cap. Shit's low-key fire, bro. Fire like a motherfucker. Like I was so high last night, I woke up and didn't even know I went to sleep. I woke up and didn't even know I was asleep. Nigga, like, goddamn, I said, what the fuck? I remember I was smoking. What up, Doc Star? How you doing? Where the hell is Steve at? Maybe he didn't get the notification yet. I still need to address that situation, which I said is going to be on this channel here, where we don't have a bunch of people that's looking to hear the drama talk about the DAP people. I was going to address that shit yesterday, but I decided not to because there was too many off-brand people in the chat, and I didn't want to, make it seem like I'm fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me find a nice one. Just damn that out my face. Basically, just what's a nice word? Putting shit back together how it needs to be. And it was gonna be going that way by talking to one person. And I didn't want them to think that I was just singling them out in front of everybody and stuff like that, because it could have came off that way. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do it with the all branders in the chat. I want to do it with the family, which is us, the ones that's in here now. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the social security number waiters and shit. But I do need to get that addressed. I honestly wish that, people would have had told me personally they had an issue with what was going on with certain things that was being said versus just telling other people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what good it would do to tell other people if it's not their channel to where they can actually do something about it. So for future reference, if you have an issue with something that somebody says or does in the chat, I think you should probably bring the attention to me so I can handle it. Because when you go telling somebody else and then you just want to disappear, I take that as you have a problem with moi also. Shit, fuck, we're not talking about that today. Sorry. I'm not getting into that today. What it do, Richard? How you doing, brother? But yeah, for future references, though, I will like for y'all, or if somebody do come to y'all and tell y'all some shit, you know what I'm saying? I would like y'all to at least hit me up and be like, hey, man, this person just told me this about this. Like, did they tell you yet? Or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be in the know of everything, because if I'm not in the know, then you gonna fuck around and put your own self in the hot dog water of the other motherfucker that is causing the issue. You know what I'm saying? I take that as like y'all trying to hold secrets or some shit. So I feel like if you want to get something taken care of, you should talk to the person who actually runs the goddamn channel. That's like me being in Alex's channel and I'm up there complaining to goddamn Koala about some shit, about what he does. Like, man, I'm tired of Alex up here calling people niggas and shit like that, man. Like, I'm not gonna come back here no more because I can't stand that shit. And I'm just telling her instead of saying like, oh, well, can you tell him that I don't like that? Or then when they find out, and then they come go to the person. Common courtesy type shit. You feel me? But I can't go any further into the situations I want to handle because the person ain't here. And it's not good to continue in talking about the shit, you know what I'm saying? If I can't talk to the exact person. What it do, Run? How you doing out there? How you doing? But anyways, folks, so this live in about a couple of minutes is gonna turn off for me. Not turn off, I'm gonna still be here. But I'm going to let somebody come up and I'm going to give them the flow for about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can get through it a little bit quicker than that because I do got a couple of videos that I do want to go over and, you know, give some reaction to. But I've been wanting to get this live out the way for today, bro. But nigga, I've been tired ever since that catch that day. I'm still tired today. But I feel like I gave my word for sure yesterday. And I need to just, you know, stick to my word. You know, and then too, I think it's informative and whoever wants to hear about it will stick around and hear about it. I know. Some people, they just want to come to the live to hear me talk and bump my gums and say crazy shit. I know, I get it. But y'all can spare a couple of minutes for others that want to, you know, give commentary about some real things that with the judicial system, you know? So that's going to be another thing I want to try to add to some of the lives is people that have a cool little story about something that happened in their life. I don't want to hear about somebody else. You have to be actually involved in it and shit because I don't need no damn books read to me. You know, something that happened to you and you want to be able to share it with people, you know, summarize it. We don't need a 10-chapter book. And I would like to give the floor to people to, you know, let you run the shit, you know, in a good manner. Stay off the weed. Gotta stay on it, bro. But since we had 21 people who've been looking for this, since you mentioned it, yeah, man, I know Tux, bro. That nigga do look swollen, don't he? Like he about to burst. But yeah, man, we gonna get this out the way. I'm gonna play one more song now since I got that little commentary out the way. Wasted a little time to get more people to pull up in this mother lover. You just finished one yourself, and you got the nerve to tell me to stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. I thought I kept that. Why would I have got rid of that one? That was one of our main sayings in this chat. I still got Earl, Gary, for the record, lying bastard, dead homies, give me my keys, dummy, yeah, being gay, about to flip out. Like, how I keep those, but I didn't keep goddamn stay off the weed. You can't stay off the weed. Pass the weed. Yeah. One more song, and then I'm gonna drop the link for the person that's coming up here. If I don't add you up here, that means it wasn't for you. But after they get done giving a telling everybody, then I will drop the link again and bring up one person at a time. Probably gonna do about 2 or 3 people. Because like I said, I want to be able to get to the little videos I want to go over. And but I don't want to give people chances to ask the question about what the hell they finna get ready to hear. But before that, are you black? I ain't black.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on here.
Black, you ain't black. Black leadership. 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 You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black. Trump. You ain't black. Racism. You ain't black. Charlemagne. You ain't black. Essential workers. You ain't black.
I'm black.
You ain't black.
Why not?
You ain't black.
Come on, guys. I'm Black Dana.
Come on, man. You ain't black. Blacks. You ain't black. Dr. King. You ain't black. This virus. You ain't black. Come on, man. You ain't black. A disproportionate amount of them ain't black. Ain't black. Now people recognize that you ain't black, and you ain't black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black. I want black.
I tell you what, if I had to tell on any one of these people, I'd be black.
If I had to tell on any one of these people, I'll be black, just like I'll be Buck. What it do, Miss Kinfolk? Is that the wifey of Kinfolk? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the neighborhood, where everything is always up to no good. Well, it do be good, but it sounds no good because we just crazy as hell over here. But it all in love. I'm pretty sure you don't seen and heard some of the lies, so you know how it goes over here. What the hell, Ken? I dropped the link for you, brother. I have dropped the link for you. Yeah, y'all go ahead and hit that like button so we can bring some more folks on up in here. Welcome to the Red House to Miss Kinfolk. I see you, Ken. I'm gonna bring you up right now in like 1 minute. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, you singing Mr. Rogers and shit. What the fuck? Outside. But anyways, folks, man, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get to this live that I've been promising to y'all. I was gonna say, Ken, if you want me to put anything up, just let me know or send it to me right now. That way we can do it in order.
All right. Bro, to be honest, I think I got this set up where I could just run through it, walk the chat through it, and I'm gonna read the police report and everything, so it's gonna give everybody that visual they need. But if you want, I could email you like maybe a visual of the property, just to give them a little.
You say you hold on, you say you had a video to show?
Of like just for a visual for the property.
I know. I was saying, did you say you have it or I already got it?
Yeah, I sent it to you. It's in that string of emails from the report.
Okay, because I got three. I think I downloaded 3 different things. They right here. I have to go through here. Let me go through StreamYard and go straight to it. I have 1, 2, 3. I got like the mug shots, which is front and side, and then I got 3 other ones with like paperwork.
Yep, that's the report. So I think that in that after that there should be one more quick link for a little short video, but it's not necessary.
Was it the one that looked like a Google Maps thing?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably not that.
Yeah, we don't even need. There ain't no video we need. I'm just gonna tell my story. We're gonna be cooking, fly through the story, and we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of what went down.
All right, oh damn, I fucking already, okay, let me know which one you want me to leave up first. Is everything good to show?
Yeah, everything except for, it's not redacted. The file I sent you, the police report.
Okay, so shit, I'm not sure which one. I see something that it looks like it has something blacked out.
Yeah, I blacked some of it out, but there's a lot of names in that report. Everything is in there. But I'm going to redact it myself as I read it.
Okay, but shit, if I post it up, then everybody going to be able to see it.
Yeah.
So, but everything's not redacted yet, though.
Everything, that's unredacted, what I sent you.
It is or it's not?
It's not redacted, unredacted.
Okay, so I can't show it then?
Nope, probably not.
All right,
no.
So, all right, I'm going to just let you do your thing then.
All right. We actually doing this, bro.
All right, brother. Do your thing.
Ooh, thank you. All right, so chat. First of all, much love to everybody, all my people. I see all my favorites in the chat. Thank you for being here. And what I'm going to do for everybody here today, I'm going to answer the most important question you could ever have of me. Why are you here, kinfolk? Today, I'm going to tell you my experience. I'm going to tell you what I went through. And I'm gonna tell you what happened to me one morning when I went and caught a creep by accident. It wasn't nothing like what Wolf does, y'all, and it was horrible. And it's important that I share this with you because it's a real raw experience that you never know in the moment what could happen. And either way, you got to make the right choice. We got to make the right choice. And I'm going to need y'all to stick with me to the end with this one, please, because I need your input. We got to make this make sense. All right? And I know I'm with the right family right here to do it with. So, with that, I'm just going to do a little quick housekeeping. This video is in no way, shape, or form offering any type of legal advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. All names in this case have been redacted to protect all involved. We'll be reading from a police report that's public record. Public information for anybody to FOIA request. So, holy shit, here we go.
Feel like just show a little bit, like maybe the police department, like maybe just fold it back some so they can know it's for sure like a real report and all that.
Yep, no doubt. No doubt. I'm gonna do y'all one better. I got my entire police report here, y'all. This here is what they call a mile-long criminal record. It spans back all the way to 1988, my first felony arrest. I'm gonna pull out tonight one specific case that I went through to share with y'all. First and foremost, let me show you who's responsible for that big paper trail right there. Y'all, meet Ziggy. Ziggy is a full-time employee. He works for Gary. He's worked for over 29 years before he retired. Ziggy got Employee of the Year every single year. Chat, Ziggy's a dumbass. Can I get a dumbass for Ziggy in the chat? We're gonna keep him right here. Because Ziggy likes to steal. So we're gonna keep an eye on him. If he moves the slightest bit, y'all, please let me know. Now, here is a redacted version of the police report. Let me make sure. Let me put my finger over this. All right, here's of the police report. It's a 3-page police report. Wolf has the unredacted version of it, and this is gonna bring a lot of light to the chat. This right here is gonna be really informative for everybody. So I'm gonna get right into it, y'all. Because we got a half hour. I'm gonna be cooking, as Wolf says. I'm gonna be cooking. I'm gonna bring y'all right to the barbecue, right to the cookout. We're gonna feel the flames together. All right? So, on August 27th of 2004, my mom and I decided we're gonna go out, grab a couple cases of beer, come back to the house, have a little party, a little family gathering, just family, just cousins. And we get a couple cases of beer, come back to the house. In the main house is my mom, me, and my daughter. So in the apartment building right on the same property, we have 5 one-bedroom apartments. I have an aunt that lives there. She lives there with her grandson, which is my cousin. He's 24. At the time, I'm 35. My daughter's 14. So we're at the party. We're having beers. I got the speaker in the window for the patio. Everybody can hear the music throughout the house. It's jamming. We're drinking. Everything decides to calm down around 2:30. So I decide I'm going to go around, lock up shop. Shut the music off, lock it up. I head to bed about, let's say 3 o'clock. I got to bed and fell asleep. By 6:30, I woke up out of a sound sleep in a full-out panic, just looking around like, what the fuck is wrong? What's going on? What did I do? Is everything okay? Am I all right? And I hear a voice say, where's your daughter? So I don't know what the hell's going on, y'all. I'm in an all-out panic, right? I never woke up like this in my life. I was only asleep for 3 hours. So I said, all right, well, let me go see where her daughter is. And then when I see her sleeping, I'll probably be better off and I'll be okay. And I get back to sleep. So I start my search. I searched the whole house. It's a huge house. We got like 8, 9 bedrooms in the house. Upstairs, downstairs, in-law apartment, garages. I'm everywhere. And I can't find her. And now I decide, okay, well, let me go to my aunt's house across the driveway. We'll call her for this episode. We'll call her Grandma. I went to Grandma's to see maybe she was there. And I wake her up. She comes in. She said, no, I didn't see her, Toots. She used to call me Toots. So she looks on the couch. She says, well, I don't know where her cousin is neither. And that's where it hit me. I was like, oh, fuck. So I turn around. I must have had a look in my face, in my eyes or something, because she seen me and she followed me. And I was headed to the attic, y'all. It was the only last place I could check. So I'm headed to the attic. And I'm moving with a purpose, y'all. I'm moving with a purpose, y'all. So everything starts to slow down for me, though. I'm in slow motion and I'm trying to get to the attic. I'm in a panic now. But everything's slowing down for me and my hearing's going. The atmosphere, I can't hear shit. I can't hear my footsteps. I can't hear myself breathe at this point. What the fuck is this? So I get to the top of the stairs. And I open up the door and I'm looking down because I want to look at my feet. I want to see them touch the ground because I want to match it up to hearing to see if I'm hearing myself. I can't hear shit, y'all. I walk into the attic and I'm met by a big wall of furniture. And this furniture is what people have left there when they moved out over the years. And I stored it up there and it used to be neat. Now it's a big wall and my mind is fucking misfiring. There's so much chaos going on in my brain. I don't know where I am. What the hell am I doing in here? And I decide, okay, I'll move some shit to look over there. And I look behind and that's where I see them. That's where I find daughter and cousin. And they were laid up sleeping, sound asleep under the blankets. And I couldn't hear shit, y'all. When I tell you I couldn't hear shit, I don't know what that was. And all of a sudden, my body, when I seen them, I had a violent reaction. I went, and I smacked this tin can full of screws and nails and everything across the room. And you shake it, you can hear it. But when I hit it, I couldn't hear it. But when it hit the wall, all my hearing came back. And I let out a yell. Get up! Wolf, I was totally wolfing out, bro. So I let this yell out, and I'm sure everybody in that apartment building decided, yeah, it's time to get up. So they jump up and they're scrambling, right? And they're not scrambling to get up, it's because they're butt naked, both of them, man. So now I'm dying for my daughter to get out of that fucking space so I can get in there. I want to get in between them two, y'all. You know what I mean? So she's taking forever. And I don't know why, but she's taking forever. And I'm not looking because she's trying to scramble for clothes and shit. So I see him through behind a big 6x6 post, the support beam. And I try to catch him over there. He moves. I swing in the left and I swung 3 shots, I missed them all, and he does this little, like he's this cute. And then I heard a voice say, meet him in the driveway. Just then, daughter was coming by, and I mushed her really hard in the back of her head. I pushed her. She wouldn't move fast enough, y'all. So I mushed her, and she went running towards the door, takes off down the stairs, and runs home. Now it's just me and Cuz, and I look at him because I heard that voice say, meet him in the driveway. And I looked up at him and I said, I'll meet you in the driveway. I go downstairs, I slam the door, and I'm waiting in the driveway. He's got to cross me to get anywhere on this property. He's got to come through me now. And I'm yelling up there, y'all. I'm taunting him. I'm telling him things like, hey, yo, you're better off staying up there. Why don't you just Raymond yourself? It'd be better for everybody. You definitely don't want to come see me. So after about 2-3 minutes of this, all of a sudden I hear this big boom. The door, this big white thing came flying off the wall into the woods. And I'm like, I thought he ran and dove head first off the steps, y'all. And I was about to celebrate that shit. I was about to be celebrating, yeah. But I looked close and I realized, holy shit, that's my door. And it didn't tumble down the steps. That shit exploded off the wall. So my reaction was I yelled up to him, yeah, you won't be a super villain. I hit back. And when I said super villain, y'all, I'm not gonna front real quick. That shit kind of low-key scared the shit out of me. Like, I ain't never seen no door go flying like that ever. Nothing like that ever. Like a super villain. That's how I felt, and I was a little bit shook. But I was steadfast in my hit. The line had already been crossed, so you know what it is at this point, right? So he comes charging down the steps. Now at this point, chat, this is where the police receive a 911 call. And I'm gonna read you this report right here. This is page 1 of what went down from the police's perspective. And forgive me if I get a little emotional at times, bro. We're gonna rock through this, and I don't care about.
Nah, don't even worry about none of that, bro. You cook, and we here, you know what I'm saying, waiting to stir it up. You feel me? Just keep cooking.
Much love, family. Here we go. On 8/29 of 2004 at approximately 7:07 a.m. I, Officer Mark Wojcik, along with Officer Hancock, was dispatched to Joes Hill Road in the rear house on a complaint on an assault that on a cousin, we'll call him. Upon arrival, we met with cousin and his grandmother, later identified as grandmother. I observed that cousin had a laceration over his right eye and the blood on his face along with bruises to his chest. I asked cousin what happened, and he walked away and went into his bedroom stating that I don't want to talk to them. Grandma let us into the apartment, and we spoke with Officer Hancock while I went to speak with cousin. I observed that cousin was laying face down on the floor with his head in a pillow. I asked cousin what happened to him, and he stated that he fell down the stairs. I asked cousin if he wanted medical attention. He stated no. Again, I asked cousin what happened to him, and he stated he fell down the stairs. I then asked cousin to stand up and talk to me like a man, like a gentleman, because I could not understand him while he spoke in his pillow. Cousin then immediately jumped to his feet, approached me quickly, threw out his chest, and began breathing heavily through his nose, appearing to me as if he was preparing to start a fight. I then told cousin to back down, and he did, taking 2 steps back from me. Cousin stated that he did not want to talk about what happened to him. He then spoke with Officer Hancock, who was interviewing Grandma, and Grandma stated to him that cousin told her that he and his cousin, daughter, were sleeping on the floor in the attic of Grandma's house when daughter's father, kinfolk, suddenly burst into the room and began assaulting him. Grandma stated that kinfolk is her nephew and that is daughter's father. Grandma stated that kinfolk lives in the house in front of hers on the same property. We then left Grandma's apartment to go speak with Gerard. All right, so that's page 1. Here's what's going on behind the scenes. All right, I'm gonna let y'all know what happened in the altercation right now. I'm gonna give y'all lockdown mode, what's going on inside the house, and then we're gonna read page 2. So now, remember y'all, he's at the top of the steps and he's coming charging down the steps now. The door went flying, here he comes, flying. And I'm like, yeah, come on, cross this line. And he's charging at me. He's about 185 pounds, big boy, loves to fight. He's in a gang, been in and out of jail his whole life, you know, that type of dude. So, me too, though. So, but even more so, I'm a father on a mission right now that just wants blood. So he steps to me and he crosses that line, y'all, and I jump up and I kick him in his chest as hard as I could, and I fold him. He's like, "Hoo!" He takes 2 steps back and I'm on him. Bing, bing, bing. I hit him with 6 shots. It was like I was putting him to sleep and waking him back up. Bing, bing, hey, cuz, bing, bing, hey, cuz. And on the 6th shot, after the 5th one, he bent over and was like going to go to the ground. And I caught him with an uppercut and picked him back up, split him and me wide open. So now we're both bleeding. He's leaking, literally leaking. And I figure I'm done with his face now. I had heard something tell me bounce him off the pavement earlier. So that's where I'm at now. I scoop cousin up. And I'm not only have him on my shoulder, I have him up in the air, y'all, and I'm coming down. I'm about to cross that line, man. I'm about to cross a big line. And God intervened because I couldn't hear shit. My grandma, she's been there screaming the whole time during the fight. I didn't hear her. I didn't know she was there. I didn't hear nothing. Then all of a sudden, I'm about to bounce him off his head with all my might. And that's what I wanted. That's what I felt. But God intervened because he allowed me to hear cousin scream, "Cuz, stop, I'm leaking." And it wasn't his words. It was this feeling that came over my brain. Like, I was able to feel compassion and some pity and I was able to feel again, y'all. So God intervened because I couldn't feel shit. I wanted destruction. I couldn't get enough and I couldn't get it fast enough and hard enough until that moment. Now all of a sudden I know it's God that intervened, y'all, because I didn't just set him down. I set him down gently. I set him down on his feet. I looked him in his face and I told him, "Go fix your face." And I walked off into the house. So now that's where the altercation took place, right? So we have the boys are definitely on the way now. 911 call had taken place, right? So now I'm in the house and after I walked away, I'm watching out the kitchen window because cousin is kind of crazy. I've seen him up on a rooftop trying to fight the cops off with 2, let's say, silverware, 1 in each hand, big ones. And he was ready to go with so I'm like, I got to keep an eye. So as I'm watching, I noticed the boys pull up. Here comes the police in the driveway, 1 cop car. So I immediately go into lockdown mode. Daughter's taking one side, I'm taking another side. And we have the apartment building, we got the in-law, we got the whole garage, we got garbage chutes that they can come in. I mean, there's like 12 different ways. So it's a big to-do, lockdown mode. So get that done, and I'm watching, right? All of a sudden, a fire truck comes up. Fire department. I'm like, the hell's going on? What do they need this for? His cousin set himself on fire over there? What the fuck's going on? So now I see them pull out this big tool. They're about to go break my back door. I'm like, damn, not another door, man. This is crazy. Like, if they go to the back, they gotta break 2 whole doors, and it's expensive shit, man. So I'm like, I'm just gonna turn myself in. If it's gonna come to that, I'm just gonna open up the door and be like, "I'm right here, y'all. We'll up." So now I'm coming. I see them. The fire department's going to walk towards the back of the house. So I leave the in-law apartment and I'm coming back towards the kitchen. And I see daughter come scurrying up the steps from downstairs, runs off into the living room and dives behind the couch. And she's hiding behind the couch. The couch is kitty corner. I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" She's like, "I'm hiding." I'm like, damn. Daughter ain't taking this well. She's having a reaction, obviously, to this shit. Maybe I should just go turn myself in, man. What am I doing here, you know? Like, what am I doing here? So now I see the cops come. So now we're going to get into page 2, y'all, because this is going to be quite interesting here. Okay. So, in the last page, they were leaving the apartment to come speak with me, kinfolk. So, prior to speaking with kinfolk, I spoke with Lieutenant McColligan at the police station to see if he had any more information. Lieutenant McColligan stated that the caller refused to give her name and information when she made the call. But he believes that it was daughter because she stated that the caller, she stated that her father had just assaulted cousin. Let me read that again, y'all. The caller did not give her name and information when she made the call, but believes it was daughter because she told him that her father had just assaulted cousin. All right. Well, maybe that's nothing, right, chat? What's going on? Is there something going on with daughter? Or is it just, we'll take it with a grain of salt? It might be nothing, right? Might be something, though. We'll keep an eye on it. We then went to kinfolk's residence where we observed a female, later identified as daughter, in the window. Daughter was pointing towards the rear of the house and mouthing what looked like he's going out back. Yeah, chat. You heard that. We got a little problem. We're gonna figure that one out together, because y'all know what it is. He's going out back. P.O. Hancock and I then split up and went around back of the house, encountering nobody. Officer Hancock then returned to the front of the residence while I stayed out back covering the rear doors. P.O. Hancock began knocking on the doors. After several minutes, I contacted P.O. Hancock on my radio and asked if he made contact with anyone in the residence. He stated that he had not. I then tried knocking at the back door, but no answer at this time. I was becoming concerned for the welfare of daughter since I knew she was still inside the house, but not coming to the door. I then requested Sergeant LaJoy come to the location because there was somebody in the residence and no one was answering the door. Sergeant LaJoy arrived and was briefed by Officer Hancock shortly after the Danbury Fire Department had shown up. This is where the fire department showed up. This is where I took off. Y'all just remember that part. Daughters run upstairs, went and hid. So in case we needed to force entry into the residence to check on the well-being of daughter and anyone else that might be in there. When Sergeant LaJoy made the decision to go in the house, we located a door in the rear that was unlocked, and we entered that way without causing any property damage. Yo, I think it is, first of all, it sounds like somebody needs a safety meeting when it comes to lockdown mode, because, excuse me, because we got some unlocked doors here that were not locked, that were solidly locked. Everything was locked up, y'all. But could it be that when daughter was... Uh-huh.
I said allegedly, huh?
Yeah, we had, so what obviously happened was when I saw daughter scurrying up the steps and ran and hid behind the couch, she knew that they had a way in, they were coming in, and she unlocked the doors and let them in. So the rear door that was unlocked, we entered that way without causing any property damage. Upon entering, now, you know what the boys do when they come in? They yell, "Danbury police, come on down. We just want to talk to you." I hear that. I'm like, oh, shit. That was inside the house, but the house is so big, I can't really tell from where. So I scurry off to mom's room and get mom. I'm like, yo, mom, they're here. You got to come up. You got to tell them to get out of the house. They're in the house. Go tell them to get the F out and don't take no for an answer. So we see that they're downstairs. Mom goes downstairs. Now, here's where that is. Okay. Upon entering, an older female approached us and began yelling at us, "Get her, Mom," to leave her house. This woman was later identified as Kinfolk's mother. We stated that we wanted to talk with daughter, and she stated that she was fine and did not need to talk with her. At this point, daughter came to our location and tried to talk with us, but Kinfolk's mother kept trying to interrupt her. After several minutes, she finally agreed to let us speak with daughter without interrupting us. Daughter stated that she and cousin were with the family at a picnic at her residence. Daughter stated that the music was loud inside her house, and it was so loud that she and cousin went to grandma's attic to fall asleep. Daughter stated that suddenly Kinfolk came barging into the attic and threw an object across the room. Daughter stated that cousin jumped up because he was scared. Daughter stated that she thought Kinfolk was going to throw it at them. Daughter stated that Kinfolk was punching cousin in the face and that cousin did not try and fight back. That's important to hear the wording of what's going on, y'all. I hope you hear it, because something's going on with daughter. And we all know that one word, what takes place before stuff goes down sexually, it's usually a process, right? And we all know what that word is, man. Daughter stated she believed cousin was still half asleep while this was going on. Daughter stated that Kinfolk then grabbed daughter and made her run down the stairs while he pushed her head and then grabbed her hair and kept hitting her head. I guess that was just an added little flair for bonus, because after I mushed her, she was so far out of my reach, there was no banging and punching. She was not my focus. He was. So I guess she added that. Something's going on with daughter, y'all. Something's going on with... Do you think it could be bad parenting? Do you think I was a bad father, perhaps? You think it's a problem with loyalty? All right. So, kept hitting her. At this time, Kinfolk came into the room and identified himself. Daughter then asked that we not tell Kinfolk that she called the police. And daughter did agree to give a full police report. So, really briefly, y'all, that's a really important aspect to look at. What is going on with the cops and what's going on with the other family members, right? So now this last page that I got here is a whole rundown, okay?
I'm gonna put 2 more minutes on it.
I'll put 2 more minutes on it. This is just the ending.
Yeah, the 30 minutes already went out, but I'm gonna throw 2 more minutes on it right now.
Sorry about that, bro.
No, you good. You said it's the last page, or?
Yep, I'm gonna wrap it up right now for you.
You think 2 minutes gonna be good?
Yeah. Let me fly. Let me cook through this. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm gonna tell you all the backstory of what happened at the police station. That's it.
I'm gonna put 3 just in case.
Okay. So now I get arrested. They charge me. I go to the police station. I'm sitting in the police station. Police officer sitting right next to me. I'm in a cage. He's sitting right next to me at a table writing his report out. And I'm not saying nothing, y'all. So, because, Gary ain't no snitch. So I ain't saying nothing about nothing, right? Because I'm being the gangster that I am, right? So, and we're going to explain that after. I hope y'all bring that up. He finished his report, and he's finishing up, and I'm sitting there looking because my knuckle was bleeding, and I noticed my pinky was crooked. I said, oh shit, my pinky's crooked. What the hell's this? I straightened it out, and it hurt. I'm like, ow! So now I'm like, and the officer starts laughing at me. I look over and I see his humanity side, his human side, like, you know what I mean? So I spill my guts. I tell the whole story to him from beginning to end. He takes his whole report. He goes out of the room, comes back with 2 sergeants, and sits back down. He says, I messed the other report up. I got to start this one over. The 2 sergeants look at me and they're like, kinfolk, we owe you a beer the next time we see you in the bar. And I'm like, what? Yeah, we owe you a beer for this one. I'm like, nah, it was just some ugly family stuff, y'all. And he says, yeah. He says, all right. And then they walk off. So now, here's what happens in court. I'm sitting in there and the prosecutor's reading this report here and he's shaking his head. And he asked me, he looks up at me at the end of it, he says, did you read this, kinfolk? I said, no, sir. He says, would you like to get rid of this case today? I said, yes, sir. He says, can you come up with $100? I said, yes, sir. Came up with $100, paid it off, and I was done with that. I copped out to assault in the 3rd degree. Now, there's a whole lot to get into. I'm sorry it took so long. I know y'all got tons of questions. I tried to answer a lot, fill you in on most as much as I can. But with that being said, Wolf, here we are, brother.
Appreciate that, bro. I don't know what this person just came in here saying, but yeah, man. So if anybody got any questions, feel free to hit the link. I'm gonna bring up one at a time. If anybody do got questions, try to make it a question to where it won't have to be a long answer, so we can be able to get more questions in just in case.
Democratic just said he got questions about me being a gangster. Dude, I'm a ticklish gangster. I'm not even no gangster.
This is a story that turned into a no, Democrat. That's Kathy. That's the Australian female, the Australian lady, the homie.
Yeah, she got questions more for another time about this big report here, maybe.
She said she got. She crazy. Should I drop that motherfucking link? But yeah, shit. So what I wanted to say, trying to see which one I wanted to go on. How old was the cousin? How old was that person supposed to be?
Cousin was 24.
Oh, okay.
Daughter was 14. And did you catch that? What's going on with daughter?
I mean, seemed like obviously. I mean, I sense grooming in a way.
There you go. That's what. See, when I first read it, I'm like, man, talk about loyalty, disloyalty. Like it was, but then it sank in. Like, what are we here for if we can't figure out that that's groomed?
Yeah, grooming is a real deal thing, man. Like some people don't understand. Like that shit can really. It's almost like. I mean, I guess you can say this is brainwashing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like hardcore brainwashing, bro.
It is. And the crazy part is I saw it taking place at the party the night before, saw them 2 vibing together out the corner of my eye, and I'm thinking, that's really cool because when she gets older, say she's at a party, cousin is gangster to the core. Cousin will go to war for her. I'm thinking cousin will protect her. I'm thinking that's what kind of vibe is going on. So I'm trying to stay out of their way. Dude, this whole shit is crazy. Like I'm trying to stay, I'm letting it, like, it's happening right in front of my eyes and I don't know it. Like,
wow.
Yeah, man.
So what did anything ever happen to the cousin motherfucker?
Yeah.
Well, besides getting his ass beat.
Yeah, that's a really important. I was hoping that somebody in the chat, that was gonna be a question from them because that's like the most important shit we need to understand here. And I'm gonna give you that rundown right now, Wolf. For anybody in this chat that don't think so or thinks you can, well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, you cannot beat the creep out of these people. You can't beat it out of them. So here's my story to you. I left in handcuffs. Cousin was free to roam the property with daughter as I was at the police station. So I found out you can't beat that out of them. And I also found out that you're better off having them arrested. What I should have did, chat, what I should have did was catch them up there sleeping, sneak back down, call 911, sneak back up with the boys and let them catch him. That's what I was supposed to do, but I failed, man. I failed, y'all. I failed miserably. Because what happened was cousin went on to meet himself a good little woman, and they got in love and had an apartment, had a family, and raising 2 boys, right? All of a sudden I get a call, hey, you hear what happened to cousin? I said, no, what? He just got 2, not strawberries and grapes, charges for minors, and y'all, I'll leave it to the chat. Y'all can figure out who these 2 victims were, who the 2 new victims were.
What the hell? So he was that nigga just kept doing it then, huh?
It
got
got
worse.
deeper, uglier, and worse. Yeah, and there's been some other speculation. He's now a lifetime registered offender.
Wow.
He's lifetime for that. He got arrested. Them 2 new victims that I just told you about, he destroyed their lives, bro. I failed them, man. I failed them. I failed them people. I failed the community. I failed my family. I failed my daughter. I failed everybody miserably. Who's this? Kinfolk, you did the right thing, bro. And when you heard God speak, it was an important part that you could have changed the outcome for the worse. Yes.
And I was gonna say something similar to that about when you was saying about how you had that feeling that it came over you, you know what I'm saying, like you felt something in your head.
Yeah.
And then and I was gonna be like, and that feeling right there is how we can honestly say to people like, dude, God is real. You know what I'm saying?
Real,
like,
bro.
You know, like some people don't never experience it like that. You know what I'm saying? They never had that experience. So they run around thinking like, oh no, God's fake, blah, 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 blah. Until they have one of those kind of feelings right there that you had.
Yeah. And to take it a step further, Wolf, can't be good without evil, right? What woke me up at 6:30 in the morning in an all-out panic? Was it Father's intuition? Or maybe it was a demon trying to bring me into my weakest, most vulnerable moment so he could have his way with me once and for all.
I mean, shit, imagine if you didn't wake up, though.
Yeah, whatever the case is, man.
You might have never found out, of anything,
Yeah.
Matt asked a question right there on the screen.
Matt, all right. So what is that? Say about sex? Okay,
no,
I have a question that what happened with his daughter now? My daughter is living her personal life. She lives in another state now. She's doing well. She's got somebody she's in love with, and she's moving on with her life. Our relationship, her and I, is not what it should be. It's not at all even close to what I would like it to be. It's been a lot of years of trauma, and families go through a lot. She's grown. She's in her 30s. She's living her life now. But she's okay. She's okay.
Yep. So Shelly Shell said right there, she said, you didn't fail them. It just took a while, but they finally dealt with him. If there's any blame to be, it has to be the legal system, in her opinion. And I feel the same way.
Thank you, Shelly, and everybody else that feels like I did the right thing, but I just can't accept that because I know for a fact that there was now I know. But in the moment, man, you're going through some serious shit. You're gonna act on it, and
especially
you never
when it's involving your kids.
Yeah, man, listen, that's the importance of what you do, Wolf. You stop shit before it happens, before people like me, fathers and parents, have to walk in and see too much.
Facts.
Yeah, bro, and I got a deep appreciation for what you do, man.
That's why I wish more law enforcement people understood that important us catchers do. We are stopping it before it happens because they be like, some of them now they're running around with this like, oh well, it's not a real victim there, so we're not gonna come out. To bro, that's the point of this. Imagine if it was a real victim, it'll be too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too late.
Yeah. I see Matt. Matt, I got mad love for you, bro. Thank you, man. Shelly, thank you. You guys are amazing. Democrat, I see y'all in here, and I'm reading your comments now, and it's nice to feel that little love. My family, that was a rough one for me to get through, y'all. I told my wife Friday night, I told this story to her, I cried like a little baby. Let me find
it's
out.
all good shit. Hey.
Let me find out I spent 30 years in the streets running like a gangster to find out I'm a crybaby.
Hey, look, real gangsters and real thug motherfuckers cry. Motherfucker. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Shit,
God granted me the ability to feel again, and I love it. I love it.
Man, that's what's up though, bro, man. You know, like, oh, honestly, when the whole story boils down to it, I don't see you did no wrong. Everything happens for a reason, you know, for you to have been awakened that way. Yeah. Even though obviously it was for something bad that had seen as a father, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Shit, most motherfuckers would have ended up unaliving the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But
I can't tell you how close it was.
But it wasn't meant for you to take that route, so you probably still would have been locked up right now.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, definitely. I'd have been gone.
Yeah, so
because that was blatant, and I wasn't stopping, and I had grandmother watching the whole thing, and everybody apparently was writing statements on me, so I didn't stand a chance if that would have went there. But God woke me up in that moment. Listen, I swear, I think a demon woke me up out of bed to come lure me to do some crazy shit. But I think God snapped me out of it just in time, and I'm so grateful, man, because that was the line that I couldn't come back from, you know.
That part.
But also in the same breath, y'all, and I gotta let the chat know how important it is, man. Like, I couldn't control it, right? But now that you heard my story, it might give you a little bit of 2 seconds to think through and remember what happened. This dude didn't get arrested. This dude didn't get no trouble. This dude went on to live his life, and I had a legal battle to fight now. It was an easy one, thankfully. But listen, man, what we got to keep in mind is it's not about pounding these dudes out, because no matter how bad you beat them, you can't beat it out of them. It's going to be like that forever. Best bet is to get them locked up. Even 15 minutes off the streets is a good 15 minutes, and we'll take that.
That part, bro. Ooh,
yeah. P Ford, much love, P Ford.
Man, bro, that shit's crazy as a motherfucker, bro. But damn, we definitely I know I do for sure, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the chat do definitely appreciate you sharing that story with us, though, bro, because it's good to see obviously another side of how the law obviously operates. But you know, we do speak about it sometimes, like, hey, the law is more on the predator side than our side. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like we was talking about the DAP dudes and shit. Arrested right now for beating up predators and shit. Man.
Yeah, that's why I see these clowns doing some whole other shit in this community. And it really pisses me off, because this ain't a joke, man. You want to take that do it for the grand mentality, bring it somewhere else, not here. This is about kids. This is real life shit for people, man. You know? How did you get that twisted?
Exactly. They turn this into like a circus game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always told people, like, they, you know, so that before, like, they were like, oh, how come you don't do this on your cat? How come you don't do that on your cat? Well, because it's not a fucking show, for one. You know, I edit the videos into a show to make you like it and make it funny, but I'm not finna do some stupid, super funny shit out there while I'm dealing with the prayer, because for one, I would love to roundhouse these motherfuckers, but I can't do that because we know what the outcome gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, I like to leave for them to get arrested. They see the police rolling up, now they scared. I know their heart start doing all of this shit. Because for one, it's like, oh shit, I'm probably finna go to jail. Somebody in my family finna find out. My girl finna find out. You know, my job and
Yep.
everything is fucking with them, their
Yep.
whole mental.
That's my
Now-
favorite part.
Exactly. Now you sitting
Yeah.
there want to slap these motherfuckers a couple of times, like, get out of here, don't do it again. Any motherfucker would take that.
Yeah, they would. I seen it in the chat. They're like, yo, this dude would love to get beat up instead of getting arrested right now. And that's a fact. That's
Exactly,
a fact.
bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's sad to see, but also good to see it from someone in the chat, so you know how they really feel. Yeah, exactly, Matt.
Yeah, I figure I'll come on tonight. I'm the new dude in town, so I figured I'll qualify. Let y'all know the most important question and answer it. Why am I here? Here's Kinfolk. That's my story. That's why I'm here, y'all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And this is what I've been talking about, and this is who I've been talking about that I've been waiting to do this live with. I didn't really say. I think I said a little bit like at the end of certain chats or something like that. But I was kind of trying to keep it a little mysterious a little bit. So they were like, who the fuck he gonna have on there to talk about something with the police and shit? But yeah, but this is what I was talking about. We supposed to have got it done Saturday, but I ended up having a catch. And I don't know what happened to that catch. That shit must have like gave me Gary or something, bro. Cause I've been down to the motherfucker ever since then. I don't know what happened.
You know what
that
it
catch.
is? I'm gonna scratch it up to this. God is good because I needed a couple days to digest this shit and be able to come here and present it in a way that is understandable and we can make sense out of it. Cause I was a mess when the first day I pulled that report out. I'm like, oh shit, are we really doing this? Yeah,
Hey,
I needed that
well,
couple days.
Hey, well, like we just said, everything happens for a reason. Everything is always not on our time, but we know who time is on, you know?
Yeah, it worked out
So-
perfect, bro. I appreciate it all, man.
Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries at all, man. Definitely appreciate you coming up here, sharing it with us, not being scared to be emotional about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was just like, man, you know what? You really passionate. You feel what you're saying and shit like that. So I was just like, man, I'm not even gonna interrupt because it was times I wanted to interrupt just to ask a certain question right then. But I'm like, nah, he's cooking too much. So it's like, why stop it? You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, shit, let you go, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate the time, man. You know, I got to tell my story, got to qualify for the family around here. Everybody knows why I'm so deeply rooted and locked in around here. That's what it is.
Already. All right, Kathy, you have a good one now and watch out for them kangaroos and shit.
Much love, Kathy. Have a blessed night.
Yeah, man, you got to catch one of the lives when Kathy be on the panel and shit when she be out there with them kangaroos, bro. She literally took us on a goddamn live Ferrari. No, safari one day when she was on the panel.
Oh,
Like,
really? That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. It's like we all felt like we were literally there because it was like a field with a bunch of them and shit. We were getting scared for her. Like, man, don't get too close.
Yeah.
But she telling us like, man, these motherfuckers ain't really do nothing. They off in the run off, bro.
That's good shit.
Yeah,
I love
that
it.
that shit was tight as fuck that day, bro. Like just being in her world, like on the live. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cool as fuck.
Hey, one thing I'm learning too about you is like, cause I didn't know how long you've been doing this, right? I didn't know how long you've been on, and I just came into this, and my first live I saw was No Kings protest. That's the first live I ever saw you do, and that's why I jumped in with you. But I had been watching your videos for like maybe about a year, and I didn't know there was a whole back. I didn't know you probably lost channels on YouTube and had more. And this is, you've been going through this. I'm just learning this, like finding interviews you did, like that one you mentioned last night. That was a good interview and it explained a lot. Yo, for everybody one social security number, go watch Wolf's interviews. He gives a lot more details over there. Get your pens ready, folks.
Hey, tell them where the information is at, bro. I'm just saying. Hey, but yeah, dude, I lost literally my first YouTube page, right? And I had like up to, I think, 40 or 50 catches on there. And I didn't even know that if YouTube take your shit, that you can't recover your fucking videos. And I wasn't saving them or none of that shit. So those catches are just gone, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm
can
saying?
never
Like,
get them back.
Yeah,
All
and I
the
didn't know that
videos,
shit.
everything on there. Channel like it never disappeared. I woke up to the same shit one morning. I was
Man,
heartbroken.
bro, I had bro. I would have loved to see those because I was editing my basketball games. I was mic'd up in basketball games and shit like that. Like
Oh,
I was,
wow.
man, I was because I know how to play ball pretty good. The motherfuckers called me Kobe, bro. So I gotta be
Yeah,
something.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I had videos of that shit, man, and I was just, posting those for like my team to watch. And then it wasn't for content. It was just me, my brother. We was on the team, and for everybody else on the team that wanted to watch the videos, I'll just send them the link. But I was posting my catch videos at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, and boom, all this shit was just gone.
Yep. Yep.
Like,
My
I mean,
whole
them
community,
motherfuckers
my
didn't
whole
even.
YouTube community. I
Yeah.
woke up one morning, I'm like, damn. And then I started a new YouTube channel, and it's not even the same type of YouTube. It's like starting over from scratch. I was like, oh, this
Yep.
sucks. I don't have none of the people I follow, none of my followers. I lost 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man. That first one
It's
I
rough.
had got up to 10,000. It's like they waited till I got to 10,000. They snatched that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I was finna do a live like, oh yeah, 10,000 followers and subscribing. Man, I woke up, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
my TikTok page too. I had 150 some thousand motherfucking followers on there, and
Damn.
gone, bro. Well, it ain't
TikTok's
just
on that
gone like
same
that.
shit.
I actually got hacked. I got hacked, bro. And out of all people that know about internet shit, you know what? I'm gonna give it to myself. I'm gonna give this little clip to myself because how the fuck did I fall for it?
Dummy. Yeah.
Dummy. Dummy.
Bro, I don't know how I fell for it, bro. And then like the nigga got my password, and then he sent me an email, or like it had him in a dude from some other goddamn country. Like, you don't your TikTok back, you send me money to this account now. I said, nigga, you can keep that motherfucking account, nigga.
Keep it, cause you ain't never gonna get it back the right way.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you $30, and then you're gonna ask for $400, and then you get $400, then you want $4,000. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Keep that shit. I'm not for sale, brother.
Yeah, like nigga, it ain't nothing but TikTok anyways. Even though I had a lot of good videos, a lot of funny videos on there, bro, making fun of Joe Biden and all kind of shit. What's the other lady name? Laura Lightfoot.
Oh yeah, Lori.
Yeah, but I had a bunch of funny ass videos
Beetlejuice?
on there, bro. Yeah, that's what I used to call it, bro. Beetlejuice. Goddamn Beetlejuice, bro. I mean, it was all comedy shit on there, man.
I would love to see all that. Be honest with you, when I first saw you and I heard this Black Biden, and I'm MAGA to the bone marrow, right? But none of that shit mattered because what we here for. But I really thought you were a Biden supporter. I didn't know much. I was just learning. I didn't know who Gary was. I didn't know who Raymond was. I didn't know what the damn chili ring part was.
Hey, Dark Star called it. She said we got a Red House dictionary.
Yeah.
Literally, we literally got a
and I've been learning
vocabulary.
it. I've been learning it on my own, y'all, without asking nobody in the chat, just figuring it out. Slow rolling it, figure it's gonna come to me sooner or later. Yo, when it hit me who Raymond was, I was like, oh shit, I used to work for him. Oh shit.
Hey, bro, I swear to God. Hey, we literally came with that shit. First, it started with the Red House little commercial video I found, right? It just used to be like just news and chat. And then we started watching the Red House video, like how I played the little the We song and the not You Ain't Black shit. So I started playing the Red House one because I forgot how I found it. And then I was like, man, I'm gonna show this on the live one day because this is crazy. And so everybody liked it. So I started playing that one every now and then everybody was like, oh man, this is the Red House. This is the Red House. We're gonna have a Red House fish fry Fridays and shit. So I was just like, fuck it. We just gonna start calling this the Red House.
I went with it. It works. It works.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
that's why I like on the fucking. That's why I like on the premieres or some shit like that. People be like, oh, are we going to the Red House after this? You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Meet
Come
up
on
some
to the Red
nice
House. Yeah, buddy, man. It just, sometimes, some people just can't, they don't understand that just because I'm a catcher that I don't have to always be dealing about catching.
Yeah.
Cause some they'll come to the chats and then they'll be like, oh well, I only came here to hear about the update on the prayer that you caught, or why are you talking about this? And I'm just like, well, I'm a fucking human.
Yeah, we
am
got
I
a whole
programmed?
life going on out here. Of course, we got other shit to talk about.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas put me in a closet and shit. Like, yeah, nigga, don't come out till you ready to talk about a prayer. Like, they treat me like Small Wonder and shit. Vicky the robot.
Talking about, I caught one. Can I come out?
Right. Like, there's one in the radar. Am I allowed to come out?
Yeah, we
Got me
don't
like
do those around
RoboCop.
here. We don't do those around here.
I'm gonna get my my soda out the freezer. It's freezing.
Yeah, it's a lot we don't do around here, and you gotta learn as you go, just like I did. And one of the things is, I brought receipts tonight because we all saw what happened to the last dude came out. All he had was his wife in the background as evidence, and that shit is flying all around here.
Exactly. And hey, did you notice that's why I said fold it and show the, like, at least they'll see it as a police report?
Yeah.
Because you'll have somewhere that's just waiting on social security number, then they'll just come out of nowhere like, oh, I got something to say now. Oh, he's making this up. He's not even showing anything.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I redacted it and be able to show it, give y'all a glimpse of what it is. And and I'm sure everybody in this chat, even if you hear for the bullshit, that was a real story when you hear it. So it is what it is. We don't hear too much chiming in the chat about no negative shit because we know what it is around here.
Exactly. We like to have fun, crack our jokes. We serious and shit, like we were serious when you was telling us the story right now. We was all serious about that.
Yeah.
But we got those times where we like to have fun in here also, bro. And some people just like they're soft.
Yeah.
And that's why when I see new people sometimes I try to warn them like, well, look now, it's cool if you want to go over there and chat, but just know we say some crazy shit over here and it's not for the weak. We're not trying to say it in a mean way. You know what I'm saying? It's just to make it funny.
Yeah, what they need to do is they need to get the backstory on you. Go check out some of them interviews. The first thing you talk about is freedom of speech.
Exactly.
That's one of the main things you talk about for your chat. Yo, we gotta get Ziggy up out of here.
And that was one of the things that I had bought about when I first started doing lives. I'm like, yeah, it's freedom of speech over here. That's why I tell like my mods and shit, like, don't time people out all quick and fast. Let people say what they want to say till they start getting fully disrespectful or just coming out plain out racist.
Yeah.
They can say anything else. They can talk shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're a weak catcher. You're trash. And okay, cool. But you're here watching me right now and you're giving me comments and shit, but I'm trash. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Some other people, they like, nope, time them motherfuckers out. Get them out of here. We don't need that in the chat. I don't mind it. Why would we just want to suppress people's words and shit? If they don't like me, they should be able to say it.
You're going to get some people that come in to your videos, to your channel, that seen one drama video. So they sub and they come in and thinking it's drama and they think that's what they like. So that's they found their home. They find out real quick this ain't the place for that. Yo, y'all say one quick goodbye to Ziggy before my wife gets home because she don't like this dude. So we gonna get rid of Ziggy for good, y'all. We gonna get rid of Ziggy for good, y'all. Ziggy's gone. Ziggy has left the chat.
Let me see. What can I play for Ziggy? Let's see. Since we throwing away Ziggy, we gonna let Grandma knock Ziggy out. How about that?
Knock him out.
Let's go.
Oh, it's me. Did I mute that? I gotta unmute that.
You unmuted it? I'm gonna play it one more time.
Yeah. Ziggy, stop smoking that shit, nigga.
She said, get up, fuck nigga. Try, fuck nigga. Yeah, she was off that shit though, bro. Man, hey, was you? Now I don't think you was around when we had this other grandma, bro. I wish I saved that video, but we had this other grandma that she walked and twerked.
Oh shit! She
Like-
was walking.
Bro, like she was going off on her granddaughter, but I guess she got tired of her granddaughter living there in the house, and the granddaughter wasn't paying rent. And so the grandma was going off on her and shit, and she like, you need to get out of this place. You think you own this building? You don't own this building. And the grandma turned around and walked off, bro. Lord have mercy. We all was like, bro, what in the hell is this? Grandma got ass for days.
Like, what's going on with grandma?
It was some motherfucker that was coming to the chat like, hey man, I just came back for grandma's cheeks. I was like, oh, you crazy.
Oh shit. Grandma had it going on.
Man, I'm dead serious, bro. Grandma was on, bro, but she definitely did not look like a grandma anybody really wanted to hit, though. It was just like the way it looked it in the movement. It was like, oh yeah, grandma got that, but yeah, we see her in real life. Grandma had them crash that tsunami back there.
Oh shit. That's too much.
Miss Kinfolk said, I love grandma.
Matt said no gifs.
I'm asleep. No gifs. I don't know how to do them gif things or get. You can't even do it on here.
Look at Miss Kinfolk. Oh my baby, we made it through it, baby. She was like, yo, when I told her the story, right? She was like, oh, are you gonna cry like that?
Damn.
I said, I don't know.
She said, you gonna get on there and cry for the world?
I said, I don't know.
Hey,
that's why I'm trying to tell you this shit now, babe. Get this shit out the way.
Hey, he held it down though, man. He held it down.
Yeah, man. That's what we do around here.
That part, man. That part.
If anybody was ever wondering, that's where we headed.
Hell yeah. All right, man. So what I'm gonna do, we have an hour, 21 minutes. I'm gonna probably do 2 videos, maybe 3. I gotta see which ones I want to go ahead and share with y'all, and we can give our commentary on it. I'm gonna leave you up here though, Ken Dog, and you can commentary with me on whatever one I find to share. Let me see what we got. Let's see what I got. Oh, should we talk about? Yeah, we're gonna talk about airlines.
Airlines. Oh, we got the one that shut down.
Yeah, because obviously that airline was like the Waffle House of airlines.
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't flying on it.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro, because I ain't never been on that airline ever in my life, but I've always just seen the videos.
Yep. And there's always that damn airline.
Exactly. So this video here,
they must take food stamps. I swear, as a payment, they must take food stamps.
EBT, yep, goddamn show they do. I mean, there's no way that they don't. But they also only hire people that is on Gary.
Yeah.
So this video is a tribute because everybody said, it's rest in peace to Spirit Airlines. So here is the tribute video somebody made for Spirit Airlines.
Go suck another dirty dick. Do not play with me. Do not play with me because I'm not the one nor the two.
Hey, stop it! Hey! Oh my God! Ooh! This is so fucking ghetto.
Go suck another dirty dick. Do not play with me.
That bitch gave her the E Honda bar.
Hey, yo, they said it was Spirit Airlines, but they didn't tell us it was an evil spirit.
Hey, on me, right? That's a demonic spirit. What the hell is that?
Yeah, because the workers ain't no better. You got the crowd and the workers acting up in that bitch.
Look, you got co-workers fighting each other on duty. She told the other helper go suck. Yeah, she said go suck a dirty dangalang.
Yeah, there's some deep-rooted evil in that damn place.
But this one here was trippy right here, though, bro. I'm gonna mute the video. Look at this one here. The dude that was beating the dog shit out of the girl. This one. Look. Boy, this motherfucker act like he was fighting a defense of my. Look.
Oh, shit.
Dude, is that a DV charge?
Man, that should be assault first. You hit a woman like that.
Hey,
domestic violence. Yeah, you got. That's a wild story, bro. For dudes to just be in there hitting women at the airport. What's going
What
on?
I want to know is what really ticked him off that bad.
That's what I'm curious. Like, what's the backstory on you want to beat that woman so bad? Is it your woman? You know?
Okay, I got a assumption. He just showed up to the airport and she was finna go take a fight with another dude.
Oh, shit. There we go.
There we go. Yep.
There we go. Yeah. So round one. And there.
Exactly. Because ain't no motherfucking way this nigga did all of that shit. What this nigga did in my camera, bro? I knew my shit looked different.
Yeah, I think I need a little light on the situation here.
Hold on. Oh, there we go.
A little bit.
Bam. Yeah, I got my other camera back. I was like, why is it on my other camera on my laptop? Yo, yeah, that motherfucker thought he was trying out for a football team, bro. Grounds for dismissal. Look at this, though. Crazy. Has anybody in the chat ever flown on Spirit? If you flew on Spirit, press 1. Lord have mercy. Look at that squabble. Wow.
Yeah, I ain't built like that. I couldn't fly on Spirit. I get my ass whooped up there. I'm just not built like that no more.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I don't like flying, period. Cause I don't like dealing with the ear stuck shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't like being in the air. You can't let the window down, you can't smoke. Like,
yeah. I mean, the most important thing I think that airline is gone is that people were gonna die. People were gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was going to hell. All the employees were just wilding in there. And this wasn't just like 1 year. This is like the past 5, 6, 7 years it's been like that going downhill.
But guess what, though? I heard this statistic today listening to the radio about Spirit. Out of all airlines, hell, I think they said they was in business for like 20-some years, right? Anybody know 20-some years, 26 years? I mean, I'm gonna just Google it real quick. Spirit Airlines years in business. Yeah. They were in business for 33 to 34 years. God damn. Wow. So they've been in business that long, 33 to 34 years, right? They said they ain't never had no plane crash. No issues with a plane that crashed and none of that shit.
Really? And that's a fact?
And they said it was a fact. This morning on the radio, they was reading about it.
I think we might have lost the wrong one.
Hey, you feel me? Like you might get high badge price, or I guess they upsell a lot or some shit like that they was talking about. They said like they'll charge motherfucker like for a backrest to his seat, low key. That's how they are. They nitpick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Peanuts,
saying? So,
$5.
Yeah, on everything. Cut that shit down. So they said they charge a lot with that. But as far as like crashes and all and close calls and shit, they said they ain't never had none of those issues, bro.
Just a black eye. Maybe a black eye, fat lip.
Hey, that's about all you're gonna get for a
You
front
leave
row
the
to a
airport,
goddamn
at least
boxing
you're
match.
alive, right?
Exactly. A front row to a boxing match. So now another one I have is these other ones I'm gonna have to do this on another day, but this one here for sure. This is a Whataburger employee. Now she getting into it with her manager. Manager is tripping on her because this heifer shows up to work with a crop top as her uniform shirt. What age range y'all think the employee is to show up in a crop top?
Please don't tell me she's in her 40s.
Can you roll another blunt? You said you think she's in her 40s?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be some wild shit like that. It just says the Waffle House.
No, Whataburger.
Whataburger. Same shit. Let's go. I
And
say
that
about
say-
40.
So you didn't see? I mean, well, okay, Dark Star said 20s. I'm with Dark Star. Now, I don't know exactly because I don't think the age was mentioned, but old girl with these long ass broom sweeping eyelashes. Like, look at her eyelashes compared to her manager. This heifer look like a pterodactyl wing.
She got fins. She got flippers.
Did you say she got fins?
Yeah, she got fins on.
I'm asleep. So I'm gonna go with she's about 20, bruh.
Yeah,
And in her 20s.
She's looking at her 20s, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Is it a video to it? Oh, Lord have mercy. She might be 19. Standing there like that, she might be 19, y'all. She might not have made it to the 20 club.
Where's she coming from? Hooters?
Yeah, bro, that's what she looked like. She trying out folks. She was like, oh, I thought I applied for Hooters. You mean I'm here flipping burgers?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not even looking at the thing. Bro, and she looked at the attitude on her face. Like, how dare you tell me I can't wear this little bitty ass shirt?
She said, didn't you see my flippers?
I guarantee you she
my flippers.
Okay, I already know what kind of shoes I'm thinking that she's wearing, but I want to see what the chat got. What kind of shoes y'all think she think is appropriate to wear to work with that little bitty ass shirt?
Please don't tell me she got pumps on.
I don't know. They not gonna show them unless it's a video that goes down. But it's just a guess on with her age range, how she's looking like that with an attitude. Like I would slap
Timberland
any manager. What'd you say?
Timberland boots.
Timberland
she
boots.
Like she should have Timberland boots on.
I see heels. I see Crocs. I see Uggs.
A lot of slippers. Yeah.
I personally was gonna go with the Crocs. That's what I was thinking.
Toes out.
Her age range is definitely Croc material. But let's see if this video gives us any context. Let's see.
Wait, but why? No, that's not the standard. Why? I'm confused. Why? There's nothing to be confused about. It's plain, simple English. Untuck your shirt and cover your stomach. I told you that the shirt was too big. It doesn't matter. I said I needed XXS. And that still doesn't matter. That's not warrant you to come out half dressed. You have to dress accordingly to what the standard is of Whataburger. How is my stomach harming anybody? How is my stomach harming anybody? It's harming the business. You cannot come out like that. That's not standard. We're not going to stand here and talk about this for 20 minutes. You're not standardly dressed. You can either dress properly at home if you like, or you can tuck the shirt and get to work here at Whataburger. Don't you guys ever think if you had cuter girls like on the clock, more customers would come? You can't come out in the restaurant and dress. Wait, but why?
She's trying to bring her ethics to the job with her. Y'all should treat women better, she said.
Is she serious?
Yeah, man. She said she's confused.
Bruh, I'm confused too. What made her go to work? Like, I wonder how did she show up to the job interview? If this heifer showed up like this to work, what did the interview fit look like?
She was probably thinking about, it looks like she was going to meet a new baby daddy at a new job.
Yeah, it's probably when she
Potential
up there
baby
doing.
daddy.
She baby daddy shopping.
She ain't trying to work.
She got her nails done, eyelashes long as a motherfucker.
She got wings.
Pterodactyl wings, bro.
Matt said she got bat wings on.
Steve-Bone said she had a boy going to see her today. It looked like she almost got on the Nike workout pants, low key too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. It looked like the underwear strap from the men. You know how the underwear, the strap shows with the dude. That's what it looked like she's trying to do.
Exactly. But look at the other girl's shirt. Now she got on tight pants and shit like that, but this girl here, bro, her future is not looking too bright. It's looking pretty dim. It's looking like a park bathroom light bulb.
She got quite the forehead though. She do got quite the forehead. I mean,
she don't have dreams. She have movies. That's what that nigga Day said all about the Benjamins. He said when you was in the army, you salute like this. Yes, sir.
She all the way back. All the way back with it.
Oh, me though, but look at her forehead though, bro. I'm gonna look like the front of a roach. You know how they be walking around and shit.
You remember the Volkswagen Beetles back in the day?
Oh my day! You said a beetle?
Yeah.
The flying black ones?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that everybody's scared of?
Everybody's scared of them.
Hey, why? You know, I ain't gonna cap. I'm scared of them too, even though I know they ain't gonna do nothing. But why the hell is everybody scared of them?
They creepy. Yeah. Creepy as shit. I'm not scared. I'm scared of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes? Yeah, I'm scared. Like, I'll see them, he'll fly by, and I'll be like, oh, shit. And I'm kind of froze, and I'll go to smack him when he disappears. Now, that's when I really get creeped out, because I can't see him no more. Where is he? He's on me. Mosquito in my face. Oof.
And they be looking around for him and shit like,
yeah, man, this shit scares me. I hate them. I feel like they spreading AIDS or something.
Hey, but you know what? Have they ever like tried that? Because I mean,
I don't see how they can't.
That's what I'm saying.
They have tried it. They said they have.
Look, if you got an open cut, one of these motherfuckers bleeding on you, you can get it, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck if a mosquito go bite a nigga with AIDS with the Magic Johnson, if he bite him and suck his blood out and then they go suck somebody else's shit, why can they transmit that goddamn shit through that? Or do the damn mosquito just look for medication so he don't die from the AIDS?
You know what? This is why I didn't want to fix it. This is why I didn't want to fix it.
I mean, mosquito, that nigga bit the wrong nigga and said, oh shit, nigga, I'm flying a little slow today. Nigga like, yeah, I done sucked the wrong blood, nigga. They told me I better stop biting these humans and shit. I should have just kept flying into waters and ponds and shit. But
yeah,
now
they told me I was in the wrong neighborhood. They told me I was in the wrong neighborhood.
Your ass.
Oh, me, I landed in a rock and roll festival and shit, nigga, like.
Oh, shit. Yo, but
hey, that's pretty funny right there.
I asked that question too. I literally asked that. Yo, why can't a mosquito spread AIDS? Spread that, right? And
well, that's
they
a
said
real deal.
They said because as soon as it hits the air, which I don't understand if he's sucking it in him, they said it dies. All right, whatever, y'all. I ain't trusting it. I don't like them.
I don't know. See, Dark Star said that they can. Obviously, you know, shit. That's just somebody in the chat saying it. But it's still like, I feel it can be true, bro.
Yeah, if a syringe, if a needle, a dirty needle has a speck of blood in it from with that, and you go stick that in your arm, yeah, you got it. So what's the difference with a mosquito's little thing?
And at the front of a mosquito, that nigga look like a needle.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same. That's why I'm freaked out. I don't like them. Now you get it. That's my skis.
Yeah, see, now you gonna be having me thinking about that shit. Now I'm gonna see a mosquito like, nigga, you been over to Magic Johnson now?
Yeah, I kill him quick. Yeah, I go into lockdown mode, bro.
Well, fuck that shit, bro, man. You heard my story about me and rats and mice and shit. I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker just
Same
born.
thing
Nigga.
with me. Yes, I did. Same thing, bro.
Yeah, I can't fuck with him, bro. The mosquito keeps the virus warm. Ooh.
Yeah, I believe Bridgeport. They can pass it.
I don't know. Simone said they can't give you AIDS, but he said right. Like he's asking the question.
I'm not taking no chances, y'all.
Miss Kinfolk, she's your girl said she catch him in mid-air.
Yeah, she does. She caught him with two fingers one time. She caught just
hell
like, the hell
no.
was that? I'm running around like a maniac like this, and she just come up and went like this. I was like,
I think
I was like, you really
got
got him?
that shit before. She was like clap on these motherfuckers and shit, like they kill them like that. I'm like, and my grandma used to do that shit back, but my grandma used to do it to everything, like flies, anything flying. She I'm like, what the fuck? If you go wash your motherfucking hands right now before you forget.
Hey, yo, have you ever smacked a mosquito like that? It's a spot
Hell
of blood
no.
every time. It's a spot of blood every time you do it. Yeah.
Oh, no. I'll tell you one thing, though. When I used to do security, and it was me and this one dude, he was a bum-ass security. I hated working with this fool because all he did was sleep. So he slept in the bathroom. That's where he used to sleep at, right? So I went into the bathroom. I was like, hey, bro, I need to go in. I got to use the motherfucking shit. So I'm using it. And where he was laying at, a fucking bed bug was walking by.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I stepped on that motherfucker, nigga, and a whole bunch of red shit came out of that motherfucker.
Yeah. You know, people smoke them.
Bed bugs?
Yes, look it up. They actually get high because when the bed bugs are attacking you, it puts your body into a state of something like it goes, you know, like it's fear or whatever, and they suck that blood. And I've seen dudes on YouTube smoking bed bugs and getting high off it.
What the fuck?
The blood is wild, man. I don't
Bro,
like
that's
no
crazy.
bed bugs. Yeah.
Hey, this my motherfucking computer must be listening to me because all I put was can MOS and that motherfucker said mosquitoes transmit HIV on his own the rest of the way.
Oh, it's all ears.
Yeah, literally listening. I saw that video you sent me. I had already seen something about the. Actually, I heard about it from Alex Jones, bro, about all that shit they be listening and recording us.
Okay.
And like, especially all cars nowadays. A lot of cars are recording shit that we be talking about, but a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, them Teslas, man. You think all them cameras for? Yo, pretty soon, you ain't gonna even need a steering wheel. You're gonna just get in the car, and the car's gonna drive you right to the police station to turn you in for your tickets.
Hey, you know they talking about they gonna let the police start ticketing motherfucking them self-driving cars out here.
Oh yeah, them delivery ones that drive by. You seen them yet?
Hell yeah, bro. When I was in Arizona, them motherfuckers on every block.
I haven't seen none around this way yet. So they gonna get tickets. Who's gonna pay it? It don't make sense.
Exactly. I mean, maybe the company they probably gonna make do it, but
yeah, they.
All right, man. So I got tomorrow, man. When I do a live, I got a lot of videos to go through, but I want to show this one because this is just funny as fuck. It's kind of old, probably though. But I just found this motherfucker yesterday. Would you play this game with your homies?
Oh shit! What kind of game is that? Oh,
they supposed to move, I guess.
Oh, okay, like that. All right.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you see?
Damn,
bro.
Damn,
bro.
Oh, oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. That's a wild game.
Hey, bro, I'm like,
Bro,
come on, bro.
They're gonna have to set some new rules for that game because they're just doing it crazy right now. Knock them out. That's what basically is going on right there.
Dude, this like a college drunk game or some shit.
Yo, they should just tell him, look, stand right here, and you're gonna try to move, but I'm gonna knock you out anyway.
Man, I'm good on that shit, bro. They can keep that game, nigga. I'm fighting everybody as soon as I take this blindfold off. I'm dead
Everybody
serious.
get- That's
Man, you know,
wild,
I
man.
heard some shit. I heard some shit the other day, bro, on one of these little podcasts I was listening to. And they was trying to some of these fools was talking about like how, oh, you ain't no real dude. You know, they was saying real nigga and shit, but it was like you ain't no real dude if you ain't never been to jail and all this other extra shit. Like I was like, wait, what? Like, how the fuck going to jail make you a real nigga?
That's been the mentality. It starts off at like about 14, 15 years old. And then when you go to the juvenile prison, you actually go there. They call that gladiator school. And in there, I was in there. It's the most violent prison I've ever been in, called MYI, Cheshire, Connecticut here, when I was 17. And the kids in there are there thinking that they have to be killers to prepare for the prison. But they don't know that the prison is relaxed and everybody's just doing their bids, chilling, trying to get through it. But not so it starts off that mentality. Like, I did my bid. They come out with that mentality. I did a bid. So that makes you, I don't know, hood, real. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy thing.
But these was like some OG, old school ass niggas saying this shit. I mean, but it probably they might have been talking about them also from when they were young, like what you were saying. But
yeah,
it's just a fact of how they were trying to determine being a real man and shit like that. It comes from going to jail. I was like, nigga, well, so you mean to be stupid because you obviously only gonna go to jail if you commit a crime. So you want me to commit a crime to go to jail to become a real man? And I just couldn't believe that they was sitting there saying this shit. And then it's a lot of young people watch them, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you got a young dude that they think that shit is cool, the gang life and running the streets and having 10 different women and shit like that. They think that shit is cool because they see them doing it.
Yeah.
And for them to like be trying to push that jail shit now, talking about, yeah, this is how you a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you ain't never been to the pen, nigga, woo, 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 woo. And you better not be out there snitching on niggas and shit. Man, fuck that. Like I told everybody that I hang with, if you don't want me to snitch on you, nigga, then use me as a deterrent for you to never commit a crime around. And don't tell me.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not going down for you, nigga. You gonna be the one that get away. I'm gonna be the one that get caught or something like that. And you think I'm finna go to jail for years for you?
Yeah.
And I know you wouldn't do it for me. No.
I'll give you a quick look into what my perspective is on becoming a man in prison, because there's been points in my life where I've actually said I grew up in prison, I became a man in prison. And what I meant by that is I learned how to do my first load of laundry in jail. I learned the importance of brushing your teeth in the morning when you get up and washing your face. I learned about making your bed and keeping your area clean. I learned about staying out of people's business and minding my own business. I learned so much about becoming a man, but in a wrong place, you know what I mean? It wasn't the right environment to learn these things. But out in the real world, my addiction ravaged me. So there was no learning. I was at my best in prison. I was at my very best. I had a community.
It looked like you use your time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To, for good. You learn responsibilities and shit.
Yep. Hi, honey. Yeah, I did. I learned a lot. I've seen a lot. And I got some stories. Maybe we'll tell another day. We'll have some fun with that shit. I got stories for days. It's crazy shit.
Already. I know I could have a lot of stories. My goddamn self. I usually like to say stories for like the wolf out the owls and shit, but it'll be late for your ass over there, bro.
That's all right. I'm up till 6 a.m. over here.
Yeah.
I'm a night owl. Just so you know, when you get them emails at 5 in the morning, that's why, because I'm still up about to go to bed.
I'm sleep.
Yeah, I work third shift. I do Ubers at night with my wife, and she works during the day. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
we get it
nice,
done.
nice.
Yeah,
That's right. Tag team.
that's right. That's
Hell
my
yeah,
favorite.
bro. But yeah, man. Well, shit, I'll be back for another live. Hopefully, possibly tomorrow. Hopefully they don't try to make me do no overtime, but it might be a little bit of a later live, probably like 5:30-ish. I'll say it like that. I do gotta do some other shit after work, but it ain't gonna be that long. But yeah, I definitely will be back tomorrow, man. I got quite a few good videos, bro. Like about some e-bike situations, like somebody parent getting charged for their child killing somebody on his e-bike. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is what it should be.
Yeah. Wow.
I got another one with some nigga in Long Beach got caught with a goddamn loaded gun. Was doing some whole other extra shit. I got the one about the teacher that flipped out in the class twerking. I got the other one about in Florida, bro. This dude Craig Long, I forgot what his name was, Craig Long or something like that. He's a fucking big time conservative or Republican or something like that. You know who he is, Ken?
Nah, what? Craig Long? Where is he from again?
Yeah, let me see if I can find him real quick. I'm gonna Google Craig Long. Is that what his name is? Let me make sure. Images. Yep, this is him right here. This black dude. Oh, I'm not even sharing it. My fault. This black dude. Like he has like his own YouTube channel and shit like that.
Oh, the MAGA influencer. Yeah, I seen him. He took a picture with Trump and Trump Jr. Yes. Yes.
Bro.
He got busted. I was just seeing that today. That's wild.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to find out if he on the kid part or was he just on some hope, you know what I'm saying, the other shit.
Yeah, I think it
like
was,
that.
bro. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tap in with that. I'm gonna play the motherfucking the little interview that the sheriff dude did. I'm gonna play that and go over that.
Yeah.
I got this other nigga that was fighting some transgender that he fucked around the kids because he thought it was a woman at first.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, this dude was like popular too. He all buff and shit too, bro. The tranny started fucking with him. Was all like, "Oh yeah, you like my shirt?" Woo woo woo. And he was all like, "Yeah, nigga, you better keep that shit to yourself." Woo. He was all like, "Oh, but you weren't saying that the other night." He said, "Yeah, but I thought you was a woman. I thought you was a woman." And yeah, then that nigga got up and they just, start throwing blows, bro.
You can't forget it's two dudes. So
exactly, that's what he said. He said, "You'll do right, you'll do right." And then that's when they got up and they motherfuckers started going at each other like rams.
Damn. Listen, man, that's why I say, man, when it comes to that, do you live your life, be free, but at least give people the courtesy of letting them know if you think about dating or flirting or any of that. Let them know. Be honest, and we cool with that.
Exactly.
I mean, hiding that shit.
Hey, C-Bone, was you talking about the that black dude? You talking about that one's gonna be the good topic? The MAGA influencer?
Yeah, he said it was the guy on that picture.
Yeah, he got caught on some predator shit, bro. So I haven't looked at the whole press conference because I like to blindly go into shit with y'all. Yeah. So that way I don't already have what I want to say. I like to just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of have been thinking about like just doing something like looking at it ahead of time so I can know what to say, maybe get some jokes ahead of time and shit like that. But I'm more of a freestyler, bro.
Freestyler, bro. That's what we love. That's what we do.
Oh, me. Can you imagine him sitting here like, yeah, so we have here.
Yeah. And the notes. Hold on. Let me go to my notes.
Oh,
we're gonna be like, what the hell is going on with Wolf? He got
me, nigga, I'm gonna be up here with a tie suit and suit on and shit. Walking to a monitor pretty. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I have been thinking about putting like another monitor up here that has the live going when I'm showing certain videos. That way I can stand up some too, cause I get tired sitting all the time. I feel like if I can stand up and sit, then it'll make my lives go longer, and then a little bit I can be a little bit more entertaining when I stand up too, not a goddamn food.
Move around a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, in
Yo,
due time, man.
I saw an interesting video. I wasn't really up on this, but R. Kelly apparently got essay on youngins too. I didn't know that. I thought his people that he did it with was all like of age and all that. So I seen it.
Wait, who?
Hey,
Who?
R. Kelly.
Oh wait,
R.
you
Kelly.
didn't know he was messing with the kids?
I didn't know it was my young ones. I didn't know that till last night. I seen a video. I seen that post that said he's free. He walks free. So I started looking into that shit. Like what? So it was fake, but I looked up his charges anyway just to see what's going on, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't know he had minors on there. Now
Yeah, I mean, shit. This shit that he just got charged with now is new shit. But I mean, way back when I was still a kid, bro, he had a fucking video that was going around with him and a 14-year-old broad. Like they even had a video of her now up to date as she's a grown woman, asking her about how she been since that incident back then and shit.
Wow.
Because yeah, bro, I was still in, I think, high school when that video came out. And I didn't see the shit, but from what people at school was saying, I'm just like, wait, it was a little kid with R. Kelly? Because I listened to R. Kelly back then, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, it was a little kid? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah,
And they were just like,
sing
yeah,
like
the
R.
pedo.
Kelly. Nobody can sing like R. Kelly. We all loved him, and then we didn't expect
Man,
that wild
seriously
shit.
though.
And then you look back on time and be like, Elvis married who? He did what? 16? What? And everybody's
Man.
okay back then? It's a
Yep.
different time today. We know what's up now. You know?
Exactly.
Everybody's waking up to this wild shit that been taking place right in our face.
Yeah, see, gonna say he think he was fresh out of high school when that video had dropped out. It would drop.
Yeah. And
Man,
my
that
wife
shit's
said
crazy.
Alea too. Alea? You said Alea? Alea?
Oh, oh yeah, she was a fucking child when they was messing with each other.
Yeah.
Even marry him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Yep,
the parents
very-
go along with it.
Damn.
Who did? Oh, see, that's the thing. Is I mean, that they need to start charging these damn parents too, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in Hollywood. That's where they dropping off a lot of their kids with these people.
On me. And oh yeah, so that's what C-Bone was talking about. He was talking about that the other topic about the parent getting in trouble for what the kid did with the e-bike and shit like that. He was saying that that's a good topic also.
Okay.
Which I think also goes along with this situation right here. You know, the parents allowing the kids to do certain things and shit for money.
Yes, like that parent that bought the kid the pew pew and he went to school with it. The parents are locked up too right now. And they should be.
Oh yeah. Well, it was both of them locked up, right?
Both of them, yep.
Yep. And that's how it should be, bro. That's how it should be. She said, hey, I'm asleep. Look, don't fucking speak them niggas to existence. She just asked if the siren went by today. Luckily, I hadn't heard these motherfuckers. Nobody been drowning at the beach. I guess it's too cold. That's why.
Every day.
It's cold as hell today, so nobody went to the beach.
So it's quiet. No sirens. We gonna will them into existence. So just one good time. We need them one good time.
Hell no, because it's finna be chilling ring time around this motherfucker. Now I guarantee before I end up getting up. Well, nope, I ain't even gonna see it.
Hey, I noticed one thing about you when you out there doing your catches and talking to the creeps, and then motorcycles always come by. Wow, and you're like, damn. I said I'm gonna have to get him a screen protector, mic pop, what they call them things.
Bro, look, it's not even look. That's funny though. You catch that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Any loud motor, bro, especially on the catches, I get mad, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, like for what? That sirens, the sun, like. Like Dog Star know. She's like, yeah, you know the wolf, that he needs some motherfucking shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my catches, if I'm in the sun with the creeps, I always used to ask the motherfucker, like, man, can we stand in the shade?
Yeah, that's
Like,
what she said yesterday in the chat. She was like, Wolf needs his shade. You were sitting in the car. Yeah.
hey,
You
yeah, because
know,
I was in that motherfucker dying too, though, bro, man. But I had to do what the cops wanted me to do, shit. So
yeah.
I was just, man, I ain't even gonna cap, man. Just matter of fact, I do got to touch in on some catch news real quick too. So I did like how we got to work with the police that day, but well, there's really no but on them. They did their job, but it comes to find out that it was ended up being a BNR. They kept them in jail, bro, for only 3 hours. Now he's still getting charged, but to have a BNR, now I'm wondering
A DNR?
a BNR, like a book and release.
Oh, okay. I thought a DNR. Over here, DNRs do not release.
Oh,
So
yeah. Shit, I wish it was that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's why I was like, what? Yeah, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe he has some mental issues or something. Maybe because, like, looking at his face and I don't know. I just have that. I don't know that. What is it? I don't know, that vibe or some shit I get from people. The way he was walking, he started crying pretty quick, and it was just the way he was crying. It wasn't a cry to where it's like, damn, my life is over. Oh, I'm finna get caught and found out. It was more of like, oh, my family, like, I know I shouldn't have been doing this type shit, which is what mental motherfuckers
Real
do.
remorse? You think it was real remorse?
Nah, it was no remorse at all. You know what I'm saying? It was more on him, just like, he knew what he was doing was wrong because he's been taught that. Now, what I'm saying is only just me assuming based off the vibe that I got from him in person that day. So it's more like he's been taught, like, bro, you don't get on there, don't meet no underage kids. You're this age. If anybody's this age, you know it's wrong. You can't do anything. He's been taught that, which is why I feel like obviously he did what he was doing what he was trying to do, but crying because he know he went against what his family been teaching him for so long.
Yeah.
And I also going with that too, based on when I was talking to his brother, when I was asking them, do he got any kind of mental issues and stuff like that? And he said, we want to keep that private.
Yeah.
So
then that tells you right there, yeah, that answers a lot without saying nothing.
Exactly. So I feel like that they probably obviously letting them go a little bit because of that issue, and then they still got to push it through the DAs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But it still don't excuse him, the shit that he was saying. This nigga he wasn't talking or chatting like somebody that was mental, though. That's the thing I did get. He wasn't chatting like somebody that was mental. In person, his aura was mental to me.
Yeah. So what could have happened too, possibility is they could have put him in the psych ward, whatever you call it, a hospital stay, to evaluate him. That's why they let him out so quick, possibly because he was having a mental breakdown in lockup. You never know. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, probably needed his meds and shit, and then they didn't want to do the extra.
And they send the ambulance, pick him right up and bring him there, and then they drop the bond to 0, and they just handle it that way through court after. And then they go to court and be like, yeah, he's been, locked, whatever.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking about with him. But I still like the way that the police operated with us on that, bro. Like I've had police act like that with me before, like when I went all the way up north in Modesto. They pulled out the drone and shit like that. They was letting my little Ashley, she was on the phone with the creep. They asking her like, oh, where is he at? Like, oh, asking what kind of car he's in, or asking where he's parked at, so they knew where to fly the drone at. Wow. And so like that, yeah, that was a good catch right there with the police. And then this one here was another one. It was like, man, they pulled out the UC car and had me get in my car, like, and act like I'm literally with them type shit. Like I was able to hop out when they pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Like normally they be like, nigga, back up, get out the way.
Yeah.
you know, they other ones before, they'll tell us like, no, the decoy, no, we don't want her in harm's way. We can't let that happen. Now we here. You know, some of them have done that before, and that's why I was kind of mad when they was all like, "Oh, we're gonna meet y'all there." I'm like, "Oh, they finna pull this shit. They just gonna take all the shit and then tell us not to confront him, that they're gonna handle it from now on."
Yeah.
You know, but they can't. They can only suggest that we can still go, you know, to his door and shit like that. You know, but as far as like being out in the public area and trying to do the catch like how we normally do. They would have been on us like, yeah, don't do that. And they would have been sitting there and the prayer would have saw them from a distance and he would have never showed up.
Yeah. Well, what they see, what the police see is through a perspective of that when you're up there chatting with the creep, all that time, anything could happen, any kind of violence. And if they're on scene and something goes down, it's like on them kind of. So they trying to really, you know what I mean, keep themselves safe more than anything else. But they working with you, and that's amazing. Yo, I think it would be pretty cool to have that drone footage, like, you know what I mean?
Man.
Before you request that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that would have been nice, bro. Yeah, because I was looking at it on their laptop, right? Because I didn't know that they was going to do it at first, and then the nigga, he bought it out, and then he sat it on the ground. I'm just like, damn, these niggas finna fly the drone? Like, what the fuck is this for? But it was weird to me, though, because they was acting more like I was the star than, like, me needing them. Like, it was like a lot of the other officers, they just kept coming up one by one. Was all like, oh, hey, man, like, you have a YouTube? Oh, what's your YouTube? And you know, then it was like, oh man, like I'm appreciate what you're doing. Then like the next one to come up, like, oh, what's your YouTube, dude? Like, how many of these have you done? I'm just like, what the fuck is this about? Can we worry about getting this motherfucker first? You feel me? Like when I'm on scene, like when I'm on scene, bro, like my squad, they'll tell you, bro, like especially C-Liv, he's always be like, oh, I already know, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get anxious and stuff like that, to just leave you alone, you know, cause you in like you in catch mode. You don't want to, you don't feel like joking around and all that shit. You know, they like, yeah, we don't want to mess with him when he's like in catch mode because he get mad, he get an attitude and shit like that. Because I'm like, bro, it's cool to joke around, but when we know the prayer's almost here or about to be here, it's time to get serious because anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. We can't be all jokey and then just jump out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, my team, man, they fuck with me still, even though when I do be going hard like that. And just because I just want us to be safe. You feel me? I don't want us to think that this is all a joke. This is not us watching the video. We still have to make the damn video and survive it before I can make it.
Well, see, that's the thing too, man. Some of these creators, man, they get wrapped up in too much of what we're gonna present to the audience, the viewers. What do they want? How can we feed them and get more views? Man, at some point, it's not about that. Like, this is real. Like, you must. I can't believe that you actually do this shit, man. Because I don't know how you do it. It takes time to chat with these people. It takes time to set this all up. You got to go inspect the place, check it out, where you're gonna meet, and ahead of time you gotta bring the squad, the cops, everything's gotta fall in the right timing, bro. You got a full-time job.
Just hearing you say all of that shit back, I'm thinking like, how the fuck do I be able to do all of that?
It's amazing, bro. Really is.
Like that damn one song, like, do you ever get tired? Really is like for me, like, damn, do you ever get tired, nigga? Like people be like, dude, you need to take a break. You need to take a break, bro. You like you never take a break. Like, I mean, I'm like, I feel like I do when I'm asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's
you're a man on a mission, bro. You're a man on a mission. But you need that fresh air every once in a while. Don't forget that, bro.
Yeah, true that. I just had a good I think I was off for like 2 months or a whole month or something. I think I didn't do a catch or no chatting with no prayers, bro. Like, and then when I got back on it, bro, I felt like a rookie. I was just like, oh shit, somebody hitting me up, like
yeah, nervous.
It was all like, well, it's time to get back in the chat mode. Let me make sure I'm Ashley, not Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's something good to keep in mind, because you realize from vacation to going back into what you do is a really hard transition. It's almost a shock, like to your, you know what I mean? So that's how deep. Everybody gotta understand. That's how deep this goes with what you do. It really affects you, and it has to. Anybody would, but you know what I mean. So like that vacation is important. Take that, keep that. You need them.
Facts, bro. You ain't never lying, bro. Like Darstar said, they be, even people in the chat be telling me, like, man, you need to take a break, Wolf. Like, take a break, bro. Like, shit, nigga, we still gonna be here. I be like, I get y'all, bro, but it's just when you get a fucking prayer on the hook, and then it's like when I want to take a break, that's when like the nastiest prayer pops up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh Lord, I can't let this motherfucker go because he'll probably get a real child. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no, I need to stop this motherfucker. You know, and then and that's what I take it like, well, maybe it's just meant for me to just go. And then obviously that break I took, I was able to take it and I didn't miss nothing. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like I still had the same prayers on the hook when I came back, and it was good, you know?
Yep. So it works. So now you know you can take them breaks.
Exactly.
Everything will be good.
I did just find out last night, for the ones that don't follow me on Instagram, or don't have Instagram, because I'm pretty sure if y'all did, you will follow me. I did get a new conviction. I just found out last night. He got convicted like 2 months ago, I think it was. But I just found out last night because last night I was up, and then I was just going through a lot of court cases and checking on prayers and shit, saying adding more court dates for this month. You know, just going through all the cases and shit, which is what us catchers should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Not just catching them and like, oh, that's it. No, I need to make sure I'm on these cases and making sure what's going on with court. If I need to show up for the next one, if he got convicted on the one that they didn't need me for. And that's what happened on this fool here, which was the one that I played basketball with. He got convicted and they gave him 2 years. Yeah, he got convicted. They gave him 2 years in prison. I'll take it. It's sorry, you know, but I'll take it because normally they just let these fools take a deal outside of prison.
Okay, and you know what? Here's another perspective. 2 years for them is like 10. It's horrible for them. 2 years is gonna be hell for him. So just know that it might change him. Might even be enough to change him. Shit, I would.
Especially for that charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got the 2 years, and he also has to register for life when he gets out. Well, he's already on the registry. I looked it up last night. I wish they had his picture on this so I can see how he looked now, because they always look like they aged more and shit after they got caught for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna play this little clip of him. Why not go back to the last time he was free? So let's check him out. Ooh, got him rocking. And I didn't even do nothing. Okay, I'm starting to sweat. Shit. All right. Do all that. Hey, Kia, can I talk to you for a minute? So you still have my name, right? How you know my name? Yeah, Kevin, right? How you know that?
15.
Oh, okay. So she's 15. So you kind of picking her up and stuff like right here. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm trying to. You want to continue talking right here? Because you said she just told me she's 15. You came here and met her.
28.
But so if I put the camera down, then can me and you have an easy conversation about just us? No, but I want you to be accountable, bro, and be a fucking man. I'm here, all right? I'm here. Bro, look. What I want you to do is be a real motherfucking man, bro. And you're sitting there being sarcastic with me, bro. You are that sorry ass apology and shit. Yeah, because it's fake, bro.
It's fake. It's real.
No, that shit ain't real. What's real is that you can't hear to meet a fucking underage girl. Get the fuck out of the way.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, another one bites to death.
No real black dude. He ain't no. I mean, we used to clown that nigga laugh because he laughed like Elmer Fudd. I had to do it to him, bro. No Diddy type shit. Yeah, see what what I want to bring up about that though on that one, there we go. Cause I be reading the comments on my posters and shit sometimes. A lot of I rarely respond to any comments now, right? But I read them, and I saw a lot of comments. Not a lot like that, but I seen it multiple times on multiple different posters. Cause not my fault, but a high percentage of the prayers turn out to be Hispanics and shit, right? So it was one dude that I was going hard on, like how I was going hard on this fool here, No Diddy. And somebody was all like, "Oh yeah, look, you always talk loud and feisty with the Hispanic prayers or the short ones or some shit like they said." I'm like, what the hell? No, nigga. I only go hard on ones that are walking off. No goddamn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no like, okay, well, yeah, he's small, so let me yell at him. No. If he's small, I'd much rather talk real nice to him because he's gonna probably be scared of me because I'm tall and big. I don't want him to feel scared. I want him to feel like we the same. And I've even told some prayers that shit. I be like, look, bro, like, nigga, just because you know you're here for that don't mean like I'm punking you, bro. I'm just trying to get some real understanding about you. Don't make it seem like I'm punking you and shit, nigga. If you want to yell back at me and shit and be like, oh, man, fuck you. You shouldn't have been online acting like Ashley or some shit. Say that. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm going to tell you even more stupid, nigga, for even coming trying to meet Ashley.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I see them comments too about the Spanish thing you saying is true. I seen a comment the other day said, keep your chin up, SA, Viva la Mexico. I said, yeah, you should tell them to go back and live in Mexico. That's what I responded to him. Like, if that's what you want to live in, that's what he's commented. That's your boy. You call him brother. All right.
Exactly. Somebody called me a damn, what was it? Damn, what did he say? Oh, weirdo. He said, and he left a comment earlier today. Let me see if he responded back yet. But he was all like, you a weirdo. You need to get a real job. So basically, he definitely don't know who the hell I am. And mind you, I checked this nigga profile. He got 2 kids in his profile. Like, so you're calling the guy that's trying to protect kids a weirdo for exposing motherfucker that's trying to hurt the kids, and you have kids yourself. Who is really the weirdo though?
Yo, we got pet protectors in the world. I don't know why they exist. I don't know what their beef is. I don't get it. They protect them.
I didn't think I responded back yet. Yeah, he said you're a weirdo, get a real job. Man, like shit like that just trips me out.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just responded back like, bro, I said, that's kind of weird for you to be a father of 2 and call me a weirdo for exposing guys that are trying to harm kids. I said, that says a lot about your character. Said, but I'm not finna sit here and argue back and forth with you over something like that. Good day. And I just left it alone.
I mean, what could possibly be somebody's motive to want to not look at what you're really doing and just look at and say, no, you're a weirdo for doing what you're doing. But we not gonna look at what's going on, but
man,
it's crazy.
I'm really trying to figure this out. I remember one time I was at the 7-Eleven and it was this one black dude. He's like one of them white, he an acting ass motherfucker, right? He be in there talking loud. Hey, cook, yeah, what's that nigga, cook? I'm like, I forgot how we got in the conversation, and then he was all like, oh, are you that dude that be catching the predators and stuff like that? I was like, oh yeah, I be catching them and stuff like that. He was all like, oh yeah, that's cool, bro. He said, but I think some of them niggas that be when they be acting like kids and shit, I think that shit low key like kind of funny. Like it's weird that niggas act like kids and little girls. I said, how's that weird? I said, how do you expect for them to actually decoy anybody if they can't act a certain way? I don't know, cuz that shit was just weird, guys. When like niggas acting like little girls and shit. I almost thought he was kind of like trying to talk shit to me low key, you know, like subliminally. You know what I'm saying? I was like, so I mean, I said I do that. I said I act like a little girl and a little boy. So what's weird about that though? Oh well, I mean, I see your stuff, but like your shit don't be weird. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, you want to change up.
Yeah.
First, it was that niggas that act like little boys and little girls or whatever he had said is weird and funny.
Click
But
comment.
now that I told you, see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what it
Like-
is? I think it's this mentality of just straight up no snitching no matter what's going on, right? So and with that mentality, now they might look at you like you're doing something that goes against his values, maybe, right? Getting it all twisted. I mean, because that no snitching thing runs deep, and I know that. And for anybody to call you a weirdo, the only thing I can say is their mentality is they don't want you snitching on these creeps. That's all I can come up with.
Yeah, I mean, I've been told that by some like gang members, like especially the ones like after I caught, especially the blood gang member. When I caught him, Lord have mercy, bro, I got so much motherfucking. It was like 50-50 people that was for it, and then it was other motherfuckers that was all like, "Oh yeah, you snitching." You know what I'm saying? Like you could have went about that shit a whole nother way. You could have like just told the homies. You know, like, oh, niggas don't do that police shit. Like, you know, they was just, I was getting all those comments from obviously gang members and shit like that, bro. But then there was some other ones that was actually part of the old boy gang, the blood one that I caught.
Yeah.
And I was still me. I was just like, look, I don't want you to do nothing to where you get your own self locked up, bro. You know, cause they was all like, yeah, man, we punching on him tonight. You know what I'm saying? Blood should know better than that. Blood been lying, you know, this whole time, which he did lie to everybody, because that's part of why a lot of people was fucking with him.
Yeah.
But I finally got over all the threats, and I was like, man, you know what? If any of these niggas come over here fuck with me, bro, I'm gonna just start blasting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna try to just get caught slipping or none of that shit. I said, fuck it. This just gonna make me be more on my shit then. You know what I'm saying? So once I got on that, got my couple of straps and shit. I said, all right, if any of these niggas want to try me, nigga, they can try me now. So I end up reposting his shit, and then I put chat logs with it. Because at first it was just the video. So then I threw chat logs with it. So now they can see exactly what he had said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then everything came different. Oh, like, oh yeah, Blood lied. Blood said, yeah, it was a setup and this, that, and that, and that. He didn't say that he said the girl told him when he got there her age. I said, nah, it definitely wasn't that. It definitely wasn't that. So that's what made everything change up. And I mean, I don't know what happened to him. You know, I ain't gonna say he don't know Raymond behavior, but he was almost there.
Yeah. I believe it, because I'll tell you what, I joined the gang. Not that gang, but in the gang I was in, if you even got caught talking to somebody like that, bro, I would have been done. I wouldn't have made it out of there. Like, that's a big no-no. I don't know what kind of gang that was, but he should have problems right now.
Hey, bro, he was like the top 3. Man, the way he was crying in the back of that police car screaming, bro, that shit was gold. That shit was gold, bro. Like, and that night, I wasn't even really thinking about it until like I posted the video, and then everybody was like, "Oh, bro, you need to add this to every video." Like, I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I did turn it into like an intro and shit. Of this nigga just screaming at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, we'll make him an intro. That's what we do. We'll make you an intro.
Oh me, bro, that shit is crazy as hell. I will post him again, man, but I think I done got him good enough now.
Yeah, there's plenty more out there.
Yeah, the other dude from Main Street that I had caught, I was having fun with him at court though, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, cause he was trying to mad dog me and shit while I was on the stand. I was mad dogging him back. And so every time when they was asking me something about the chat log, so I'll look at him and I'll be like, yeah, he said he wanted to touch that pussy. Yeah, he told her that, oh, as long as she keep it a secret, then she can be his girlfriend for life. I mean, I was just looking at him every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, his public defender tried to trip me up, and he thought he had me, right? And it was basically talking about the age on the profile. He was all like, yeah, but did you create a profile on a dating app? And how old did you have yourself as on the app? 18. And the creep, he was all like, you see, you doing all this shit, right?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, but that was when we first met. Okay, and then but when you guys he was trying to meet 18-year-old that he was talking to on the app though, right? I said, yeah, but then we left the app and then soon we got over there, I told him that I was 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, nigga. Don't try this shit, that app shit with me, bro. We got off the app. We didn't stay on the app. Right. I love when I get to get
And
understanding.
that you're right. So once you get off the app, there's no more age requirement, that.
No.
So it's just a private conversation. Yeah, I'm 14. Look, judge, read that. It's a wrap.
Yeah, because then they'll be like, well, why did you say it off the app? Well, because if you say it on there, they can probably get you banned. My excuse is, which I think is actually true, they can screenshot it and send it to the app, and then the app will ban you.
Yeah.
Which some creeps have done that.
Banned.
Yeah, some creeps have done that. I mean, well, I'm not going to call them creeps because for them to do that means they weren't creeps. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good deed. Get those kids off there if you run into one.
Yeah.
But I think everybody should be off dating apps in a whole though, bro, because them motherfuckers is dangerous.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I was curious. You in California, they got this new law they said they just passed where if you get into an altercation with somebody, you have to be the one to press charges, make a citizen's arrest. Is it like that with what you're doing right now?
Like citizen arrest with the Preds?
Yeah. Or they just you're a witness.
Yeah, a witness.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't know nothing about the citizens arrest thing. I ain't never seen nobody actually try to do it out here lately.
It's new. It just passed. I just saw it on the news last night.
Yeah, I'll be kind of scared to do that shit because I think that'll probably make you more liable for anything that goes on when they taking them motherfuckers down to the gulag or some shit.
Yeah. The cops come still, and they're the one that take them, but you're the one making the arrest. Crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They probably beat the nigga up all the way there and then charge you with it and shit. Oh, man. But all right, folks, man, I'm about to get ready to end this live. I'm surprised Steve didn't show up today. That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll get him on the next one.
Oh, me. Steve must have been busy today. But, man, all right, Ken Folk, man, I definitely appreciate you, my brother.
Yo, I had a blast, bro, man. Thank you, Wolf. I'll come out with you anytime, man. You want to chat with me? I'm around for the Wolf Pack, bro.
For sure, bro. Shit, maybe some other time, too, I'll bring you up and we can do the reactions to the videos and shit, too, like that.
I love it, bro. Anytime, man.
Already, my brother. Have a good night.
Much love to the Wolf Pack. Much love, everybody.
My brother.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Alrighty, folks. She said Latina vibes. Chill out. Ain't no Latina vibes over here. All right, folks, man. Definitely appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I'm glad y'all stuck around to hear Ken Folk story about what went down in his life before. It definitely was some informative shit to hear about who ended up going to jail behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the other motherfucker just was living his good life. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that stuck around and listened and, and participated in the chat. It definitely showed that, folks was listening and not just here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate it. Yeah, you missed a lot, Short Bus. You know what, motherfucker? This is what you finna get. Since you're talking in the chat, you get the chilling read part of the live. I've been waiting for somebody to come in this motherfucker to get it right now. You get the chili ring part of the live, brother. You caught the chili ring part. But yeah, you should, if you ain't got nothing else to do, if nobody else is live for you to watch right now, you should possibly go back and listen to that portion of this live with Ken Folk, giving a rundown of what went on with SA, grooming, arrest. It's a whole lot in there. You just gotta go listen to it. Trust me, you ain't gonna be bored. Cause some people came in, they was all like, man, I've been here for 3 minutes and I'm already like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So trust me. Run it back, Turbo. But anyways, look out for the live tomorrow. I will be going over those topics that I did name a little while ago. Tap in mostly on that e-bike incident where the mama is being charged for murder because of the son, what the son did. I'm gonna tap in more on that, and also on the Craig Long arrest out there in Florida for allegedly. That went one of them motorcycles, boy. For Craig Long for allegedly dibbling in on some hot dog young water. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas, bro. But anyways, folks, y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Till next time. You said you didn't know that they was gonna. I didn't know they was gonna charge her. I thought they was thinking about charging. Nah, yeah. First they charged her with, they hit her with the hospital bill, and then the dude ended up dying. He literally ended up dying, I think, like 2 days ago or 3 days ago now. And then they like, yep, the mom getting hit. Hopefully by tomorrow too, I'll have some videos to go over too with the new charges. So definitely tune in for that, man. If you don't, go ahead and get all into it tonight on your own.